Here for it. What video? Okay, so it's like literally two, maybe. Okay, no, I just turned 20. I just turned 20. So I did this whenever I was 17. Okay, keep that in mind, guys. I did this when I was 17. I remember I was 17 because I was about to turn 18, and I was telling people that I was 18. That's why I remember that I was 17 whenever this happened, okay? Anyways, so I thought this was all just lost footage. Then Nate, if you guys know Nate, he comes into one of my streams and said, "Gracie, I just saw you on a Civilization event." Huh? I said, no, I don't think so. The last one I did was like 2 years ago. And he's like, no, I think you were in it. I was like, okay, what? Looked it up. He posted it 3 weeks ago. He posted this thing from actually years ago. I think it would have been 2 years, I think. Because I was about to be 18 and I just turned 20. So it would be around 2 years. A little over 2 years. But literally, huh? But I made so many friends during it and stuff like that, so I think it's going to be super nostalgic for me, and so I just wanted you guys to live through it with me. But yeah, that's kind of the extent of it, but yeah. I can pretend I know Nate. But it should be interesting, I think. I'm like 90% sure it should be interesting for you guys. Let me get my monitor up so you guys can see it. Okay, here's the video. 1,000 players built a huge civilization in Minecraft. Are you guys ready? She's loading. Okay. Is the Bedrock thing at the bottom? It should say how to do it for Bedrock and for Java. Wait, I'm going to Twitch. Yeah, go to Twitch if you want. Oh, oops, I said it. We live for the buffering. Yeah, I haven't started it yet.
The origins of...
See, if I play it, then it'll do that, yeah. You're in this video? I am. I theoretically, Nate said he saw me in it, so... Okay, we can start now. Okay, y'all ready? I'm gonna pause it and tell you about it. But, like, it's, like, based off, like, the real world or whatever. I was in Ireland, okay? Do you know the man who speaks in hands? Huh? Josh, what's up? Like sign language? I know sign language. Okay, y'all ready? Let me know if I need to turn it up or turn it down too.
The origins of civilization remain one of history's greatest puzzles, and experts are working around the clock to solve the most important questions. Who made the first Walmart?
I don't know how any of this is related, by the way.
In a day? How did the ancient Egyptians build the pyramids when triangles weren't invented yet? Are we alone in the universe?
Why were you in Ireland? That's just where I got put. Charlie, thank you for following!
If the printing press revolutionized knowledge, why do I still
what are we
have to
watching?
Google how to boil an egg? Do we live in a society?
I don't know how this has anything to do with Minecraft, by the way.
Decipher ancient tomes. We can see the story of humanity unfold in unprecedented detail. We've already searched every corner of the planet, but there's still one technology that has the potential to answer all of humanity's questions. What if we simulated civilization in Minecraft?
Okay, period. Okay, I get it. I get the intro now. That was a little random, but
Here's
yeah.
the plan. I've gathered 1,000 players and placed them into a Viking-era world with one simple goal. Build a civilization.
I'm waiting for if I see Ireland.
But, and this is important, not everyone...
Okay, this was my Ireland. I was like over here, I swear. Okay, Ireland. Yeah, I remember them. Okay, period. Who is that? I don't remember. I remember this person, though.
Started off equal. Some teams spawned into thriving cities, complete with towering castles.
Oh my gosh.
And abundant farmland.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Others
Things are coming back
lucky,
to me.
Finding themselves stranded in the harsh, frozen wilderness, with only the clothes on their backs and a dream. For the next 2 weeks...
Wait. How do I go frame by frame?
With only the clothes on their backs and a dream.
No.
For the next 2 weeks, these...
Dang it! I'm awful at this. How do I go back a little bit? Anybody know how to do like frame by frame to go back? How do you do that? I feel like it goes 5 seconds back.
With only the clothes on their backs and a dream. For the next 2
This is the start of Ireland. Playback speed. Okay. So, okay, so for context, guys, you can hold the bar, I think. Well, yeah, we can hold the bar, but I need it to be like precise. I think I'm gonna have to pause a lot. For context, guys, literally, so there was like all these different like countries, right? And you got put into like a country, and ours was one of the smallest ones. Like we were just like a little tiny one. And each one got like freaking huge like villages and like castles to start out with. And we had this. Not exclude these like flowers right here. We literally had this. This hobbit hole in the ground. That's literally all we had. You're so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. And I think this well was here too. Minecraft? Yeah, we're reacting to Minecraft. But besides that, literally we had nothing. I hope it shows like a map of everything. Hobbit hole? Where's Capo? Literally. You remind me of this flower. Grims, that is literally one of the nicest things anyone has ever said to me. What the heck? Thank you! But I just want context for that. And so everything else you see on here, we built. Ari! Hello! But everything else you see, we built. Okay? Okay.
weeks, these civilizations will construct magnificent cities.
Yes! Okay, this is it. This is it by the end of it. This is Ireland by the end of it. We made this huge dock, all these boats. We made like a huge castle. Literally, we ate down. Oh my gosh, we ate down so much. Where's the horse? We had this big horse too. Your little scream. Oh my gosh. Okay. But literally, like, oh my goodness gracious. I'm getting all the feels. I'm getting all the feels. Howdy, hello. Oh, thanks you guys for being so sweet. Saying that the fuck was French. No, Ireland. It was Ireland. Okay. Oh, one thing to know. I don't know if he's gonna talk about it in here, just because we were a smaller group. I don't think we were as important as the other ones, but we had like a council instead of having like a leader. We had like 3 of us that was a council, and so we had one that was like the figurehead, and then we had a building, and then we had a crops person. And I was the building person on our, like, team, if that makes sense. So we had, like, a team of 3, and then we had, like, somebody in charge of agriculture and trade, and then someone in charge of the building, and then we had, like, our, like, figurehead person, kind of. He didn't really do anything. He just kind of, like, stood at the big one, you know? Anyways, okay, so, some context. I'm kidding, you're right. Oh, y'all are sweet. Anyone Welsh by chance? They may have that on here.
Forge powerful alliances.
Oh. Okay, no. Mercy. I'm gonna be pausing frame by frame.
And wage fierce battles, deciding for themselves what their society.
Oh, we weren't in a battle. I was not in any battle.
Will they follow the footsteps of history, or will a
That's me! Look right there. Ah! Nate, I'm watching the video you told me to watch. Nate, you better stay in, because I'm literally watching the video. Gracie! Literally, this is me. This is where we first spawned in. See, this is all we had whenever we first spawned in. This is it. I'm getting puppy cuddles. Oh, checkers, I'm so jealous. Nate was telling the truth. He was. OMG, Miss Secretary of Building, literally. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. But this is me. Hey, guys, if you can tell, I made my skin the Ireland flag. I was in high school. I made my skin the Ireland flag for this event. Oh my gosh. I think I eventually changed it because I was like, this is dumb, but yeah. Are you a server because you just go? Oh my gosh, not rizzing baddies up in here. Okay, here we go.
Brand new world order rise from the ashes.
That was me.
What can we learn from their journey? Let's dive in and find out. You know, some people say that civilization is built on community. and I'd like to give a special thanks to mine. If you hadn't politely reminded me over the past 2 years,
see,
posted
literally,
for
it
every
was
day I
2
didn't post,
years.
I might have never finished this video, and that would have been sad.
That would have been
And
sad.
if you
Okay,
would
so
like
you
to
see,
join
I'm
our
not
community
lying.
and play in the next
I did it like
event,
nicely. Hi,
I'd recommend
Erica.
dropping a like, subscribing, and joining our Discord. Let's begin.
I don't want to be in another one because that was
France.
so long.
The birthplace
Kayleen!
of fine cuisine,
France, that wasn't me.
and even romance. We've painstakingly recreated France in Minecraft.
Oh my gosh, you guys want to know another thing from this? You guys want to know another fun fact from this? Oh my gosh, I was actually the dumbest 17-year-old ever. There was like a guy on here that I thought was like cute, and we like started talking afterwards, and then he ended up being super weird and texting people that I knew IRL. And it was so weird. But I was like, there was like a guy on here, and he was from like another kingdom. Gracie, did it hurt? What? It was so bad. It was weird. Because I was like, oh, he's kind of cute, blah, 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 blah. And I literally just heard his voice, right? Anyways, so we were talking and stuff like that. Then he started texting people that I knew. And I was like, no, this is so weird. Never do talking phrases on Minecraft. Literally, what was I doing? Is that the guy that made you want to go to Europe? No. That was someone we knew, actually. That was someone you know, Sophie. Thank you for following! Didn't your parents tell you not to talk to strangers? Literally. Oh, also, hi, friend. How are you? Yeah. So, I'm gonna see if we can find him in here. Because I was like, I like his voice. Oh my gosh, girl. What were you doing? Literally biggest number 1 rule. What's the name on you? Actually, what? Did it hurt when you fell for? Oh my gosh, Grim. Gina talked about earlier today. Customer was trying to get my number and his friend. Ugh. Oof. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna see if we can find them. They were from. I think I saw it earlier. This is why it reminded me because we had that. There was that shot with the table that I paused on, and I think it was. No, I'll have to see it. I sat on that throne though.
Situated here on the bottom of the map, the French team were split amongst 3 towns and given an
wait. There's the map. Okay, guys, wait.
Winding back.
You guys are gonna live through this with me, okay?
Simpler time. Situated here on the.
Okay, pause. Okay, so let me turn the closed captions off. So look. This is Ireland. Do you see how big Ireland is? These are the kingdoms that people got started out with. Erica, thank you! So people got started out with huge castles, farms, kingdoms, stuff like that. There's stuff up here. We had that hobbit hole, and that's it. I think this is the in-game map right here. Literally look at how big our kingdom was compared. Curry, what's up? Are you dropping lore? For that? Oh my gosh. Keep my profile page dodge. Yeah, dodge. Okay, Wales to keep it out. Where? Look in Wales, the little sticky out bit. Which is the little sticky out bit? Wait, there's tea. There's a lot of tea in Wales. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll look up Wales.
Bottom of the map. The French team were split amongst 3 towns.
I don't know why
we're extensive reserve of wheat and gold.
Yeah, see, they started with a bunch of wheat, a bunch of gold. We started with nothing. Blake's Gaming, hi!
Recreation of medieval Paris, an island fortress in the middle of the Seine. Paris boasted a large, impressive castle, surrounded by thick walls.
See, they literally started with freaking the Disneyland castle.
It was a defender's dream, because, of course, if there's one thing the French are famous for.
You stream every day? We did this week, Flicks, but we won't be streaming every day next week. We're gonna go back to our normal stream schedule.
Shortly after the experiment began. And I was impressed with what I saw.
We will be streaming Monday, guys. Flicks, thank you!
Apparently, joined every call by loudly proclaiming, "Ho ho, your king has arrived!" And what's more,
that was weird.
Right after his coronation, rather than stay and help
What's
build
your usual
his new nation,
stream schedule? Guys, my usual stream schedule is Friday, Saturday. Sunday is really, really up in the air usually, but then Monday. So tomorrow I won't be streaming, but Monday I will be. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I will not be streaming. And then, or no, sorry. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I will not be streaming. And then Friday through. And then the schedule restarts again.
The new king demonstrated his royal prowess by going missing, wandering deep into enemy territory. Within minutes, King Charlie somehow managed to get lost.
Your mic looks nice.
Casually exploring the Viking settlements, far from the kingdom he was supposed to be ruling. Naturally,
F-I-N-E.
the Vikings were confused and a little annoyed by the French monarch poking around.
Yeah, they had Vikings.
Is this Charlie?
Yes.
Why did you come here?
I'm not sick. I went on explanation.
The French monarch is a little kid. I didn't know that. I did not realize Crescent became a Twitch. So funny. Crescent was my server, by the way. How's your day going? Good, Flix. That's really funny that you came here from Crescent.
No, you were sneaking up. I saw it. I watched you sneak up.
Yeah. Because I don't want you guys to start running up and killing me.
To prevent an international crisis in the opening minutes of the game, staff teleported the young king safely back home. And none of this is to say that King Charlie didn't contribute to his country.
Crescent just died. I loved
Crescent. He did build a sick water slide. But his
Why did they make a little kid
with his unorthodox governing style?
I remember it. Nathaniel, thank you so much. New Minecraft SMP anytime soon. We have a viewer SMP, but it's not anything like Crescent. Don't diss Crescent. Yeah, no one diss Crescent. We loved Crescent. Nathaniel, thank you for following. Did they have a child as a king? Yes, they did. They did. I think they did this on purpose too, because they wanted drama out of it. I think I remember that. They were like, "What's Crescent? My old server." I gotta go, but I sent you a message. Check whenever. Okay, Flix. Yeah, period.
Since I missed the coronation ceremony,
you have
they invited me to the throne room for a special dedication event.
Have a good stream. Bye, Flix. Thank you for hanging out.
This moment King Charlie turns it all around, pulls himself up by his bootstraps, and leads France to becoming the best civilization on the server. I believed in him. And then, well...
Are we gonna have to watch out for potential plots? Like, to kill our king? Like, would we have to protect our king from plots?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, the king's sitting in his throne right now.
Hey, can you guys back up?
Yeah, I remember they did it on purpose. Oh my god. Well, I remember that too. I remember them talking about that.
That is very French of them.
Oh, okay, bye. This is genuinely my last message. I quit. Goodbye.
Outside of France, the first day saw most players.
Okay, bye, King.
Most teams.
Okay, so Cyprus right here. Cyprus. He was our like figurehead person. And then right here, no, that was our mod. Was it him? I don't remember who it was. Guillotine. I'm literally immediately. This guy's I'm so excited. Okay, no, Cyprus was this. This was the mod because each like team had. Oh, that scared me. My ears are gone, guys. I'm sorry. This was our mod right here. He was really nice. I remember him. I want to say that this guy right here was the agriculture guy. I think. Ireland, my beloved. I think that's me right there too.
Outside of France,
no.
The first day saw most players get their bearings. Most teams started by choosing a king or holding democratic elections. Some teams spent the day farming, trading, and building. Wait,
I want to see if I knew any. Ah! Ireland! Oh, my beloved. This is so funny. I wanted to see if any of these were like the guy that I was talking about.
While other teams spent the day in.
Ah! Trojan! This guy, I still text him sometimes. Well, very, very rarely. But he was like the second person on the team. Like I was like the build leader and he was like here. If that makes sense. Like, he was right there. We were like this. We built on this server, for real.
In and out of diplomatic meetings.
Wait, I think that was me, too. By the way.
Farming, trading, and building. While other teams spent the...
Oh, yeah! Not _ Gracie. That's me!
In and out of diplomatic meetings. Agreeing on borders, and signing formal alliances.
Not the
By
border.
the end of the first
Okay, that's not us.
day, there were 18 different leaders spread across 9 major kingdoms. And other than that slight hiccup in France,
Uh,
the server was
Okay.
surprisingly peaceful. But would that peace last?
it was so peaceful for us the whole entire time.
Probably
We
not.
didn't have not one person attack us the whole time.
It's day 2 of the experiment.
We held a big
I
event
boot up
too.
the system and clock in for my shift. I couldn't put my finger on it at first, but something was off. I scanned the map for anomalies. Something is
What's the
happening.
video for it? This
The
is an
alarm
old
started
video
going
that
off.
I'm in that is literally 2 years old. You're smart and stay peaceful. We stay peaceful the whole entire time. We didn't pick fights with literally anyone. We barely even went out of our country. We did a few times, but barely ever. This is an old civilization event I was in literally 2 years ago that they just posted.
What's that? It's a code red. I spit out my coffee and start sprinting towards the source of the
I'm
signal.
gonna be for real with you guys. I
It's coming
remember
from over here. Jamie
they
told
were
me.
like making and kind of like
This is the land of the
staging some of the
Vikings, home to
Viking
7 different factions.
like things.
And let's just
Like I remember one of the it was like such a big deal. One of the Viking things was like here like there was this one like country or whatever, and the admins like made them go and like hold this like fake event so that they could send in all the Vikings to kill them. I wonder if we're gonna see it on here. But like one of them was like staged. I remember people were so mad. Those people were so mad because they literally made them do
say
it. Yeah, they had no
different
idea.
ideas on how things ought to be run. And right about now, that was becoming a problem. In the
And
South,
they were like
player-
trying to like antagonize the Vikings, if that makes sense. So like they were like, if we made you a Viking, then you have to be like a bad guy,
by
basically,
the
is what
name
they were
of
doing.
Drago had declared himself king and had assembled an army eager to march on Paris now that the kingdom was in turmoil. And if the other Viking leaders didn't like it, he
Yeah,
was
I remember
prepared
this
to
was
march
set
on
up by them too.
This was a big deal. Paris had gold, and on this server, gold wasn't just shiny, it was power. Not
Yeah,
only could
gold
players
was the
trade-
money. That was how all of our money was through gold. And like you could sell like crops and stuff to get gold and stuff like that. And then the more gold you had, you could like buy more blocks, you could buy tools, you could upgrade your armor. Everything was through gold. I just joined, but did you watch the new 1000 player vid by Ish? No, I haven't. We're just watching this one because I'm in it, Scoop.
gold for resources. But if they had enough of it, they could hire deadly mercenaries and even revive the dead. Drago knew that gold meant
Oh yeah, you could buy
dominance,
mercenaries too.
and he was going to stop at nothing to
Look
get.
at- That's the one I played before I saw. Oh, Gracie in a video.
Meanwhile, far up north, another Viking leader by the name of Dr. Pickle
I met
took a
Dr.
stance
Pickle.
against Drago's aggression,
We actually went up
and
to
he
meet
was ready
them.
to fight to keep the Vikings out of
Like a
needless
group of
foreign
us to make
wars.
like peace with them.
Warriors of Valhalla,
I went with
we
them.
are going to fight a battle
play Minecraft.
which I
We
do
will
not
later.
want to fight, but we are forced to by the hand of the enemy.
Yeah, I remember because he talked
I
like that, and
believe
I
we
was
shall
trying not
come
to
out on
laugh.
top as we have superior spirit.
Me and
superior
Trojan were trying not to
firepower,
laugh when
and
we met
superior
him.
will.
With two large
'Cause he talked like
factions
that.
going head to head, panic started to set in. Some were already digging doomsday bunkers and
Oh
hoarding
my gosh, we
materials
went
for
down
what might
there.
come
That's
next.
crazy.
The time for action was here. The factions grew suspicious. Rival chieftains began quietly fortifying their settlements. The war drums were
No, it's
beating,
not us.
and the server looked on
Those video
as it
outbursts,
looked like
I
the
know,
Vikings
literally,
might
bro.
tear themselves apart. If a solution isn't
Oh no.
found soon, the whole experiment is in jeopardy. And then, at the 11th hour, a third Viking leader by the name of Tangerine stepped in, announcing that miraculously, he had managed to broker a truce.
I don't know if we were.
For now.
I don't remember him. I do remember the other guy though, because oh my gosh, I
A sigh
remember
of relief.
because they were like, okay, we need to go make peace with the Vikings because we have just this tiny little king. We have the least amount of people. We don't want to get raided, so we were like, okay, we just got to go make peace with the Vikings. So we like did a few Discord chats, and then we like went up there, and then it had to be recorded or whatever. I don't know if it's recorded, but I don't know if it made it in the video because I doubt it was very like whatever, but he like put on the voice for the camera. I remember me and Trojan were just trying so hard not to
Announcing that
laugh
miraculously,
because he was like, "Welcome
he had
to
managed
the
to
Orange
broker a
Viking
truce.
Kingdom. How are you?" We were
for
like,
now.
"Good, good."
A sigh of relief could be felt all
I'm
across
good. I can
Viking
wear my
lands.
suit back up. Okay,
But
bye,
things
Eben.
weren't so rosy elsewhere in the server. Apparently, after the collapse of the French monarchy, droves of French bandits had descended upon the British Isles,
Ooh.
threatening the peace. In
When's the
Mercia,
stream ending, by the
bandits
way? I
kidnapped
don't
the nation's
know. I don't
only
know
chicken.
today.
And in Scotland, they terrorized the local farmers.
Yeah, we
French
were
hopped over
teamed up
our
with
Western Wall. Eventually, they said they wanted to
This guy! We did not like him, but I remember
trade
him!
with us. One of them was taking the cobwebs out of our roofs.
I remember him!
To solve the crisis, the Scots elected a new leader,
We went to Scotland all the
a
time.
player
That's so
by the
funny.
name of Essence,
When is it?
who fashioned
end?
himself
I
a
don't
dictator.
know.
They come to our
Oh my gosh, I do remember that.
land. They take our cobwebs.
I remember them showing us this freaking berry. Do you see this berry farm, guy? Do you see this? Scotland was so like I think we didn't end up teaming with Scotland because we were like, we want to team with you guys. We were thinking about teaming with them, so we went over there for like a tour and stuff of their place. And then we were like, these guys are crazy. Like, I think they were just so like chaotic that we were like, I don't know if we want to be friends with Scotland. Actually, we were just kind of like, they're kind of like, they were just super like chaotic. We were like, I don't know if we want to trust them, so we didn't like, we were like chill with them, but we did not like ally with them, if that makes sense. Yeah, literally.
With his first decree, Essence created a kangaroo court for anyone suspected of treachery against Scotland.
Oh my gosh, I sat in that freaking court.
It quickly went straight to his head.
Oh, I remember the chef guy. Yeah, because they did like a freaking court thing. I was there.
By firing squads. Say,
Not for this one, for another one.
Wait,
Oh, right, yeah, trial, yeah, of course.
No trial.
I remember him.
so
We
sorry.
were closest with Scotland, though. I'm gonna be fair with you guys. We were closest with Scotland because they were the closest, like in proximity to us. So we could just walk over there, and it would take like 5-10 minutes. But like, so they would come over to our place and we would go over to their place a bunch, but we weren't like tight with them. But I remember this guy and I remember this guy a bunch. I think I remember that guy a little bit, but not too much.
Since when do we have trials?
A true man of the people.
Walk the prisoner in, gentlemen.
Finn,
Do you have any last words?
That's...
I guess not.
I was super shy
These
throughout this, so
trials
I don't
and
think I'm gonna have a
executions
single
continued
voice
for
line
over
at
an
all.
hour, until Essence finally felt he had rooted out anyone who might one day become a traitor.
That's crazy.
Afterwards, attention shifted to the south, where a player from the neighboring faction of Northumbria had built a house on
Northumbria,
Scottish
I remember
land.
that.
In response, Essence ordered a fort to be built, right
That would be me if I ever tried these. Wait, what would be you, Nate?
on the border. And to add fuel to the fire, emissaries from the English kingdoms of Mercia and Wessex arrived in Scotland with a warning. They believed
Mercia! Mercia! That was the kingdom he was in. He was in Mercia.
Northumbria and France were planning to conquer the whole of the British Isles.
I think he was in charge of Mercia.
Essence began to raise troops and visited Northumbria to negotiate. And just as it looked like war would break out between this complex network of alliances, something surprising happened.
I don't think anybody benefits from early on enemies.
There's no need for us to fight.
Anybody object to this?
No.
No?
Alright, came to agreement.
Yep, of course.
It was so chill. I love these visuals. Yeah, they're so cool. It's so cool to see it like from this perspective. I will say most of the conflict was curated by the mods and like trying to get a story. Like this was the chillest civilization event. Like everyone was just like so chill. There wasn't many kids. Like that kid was the only one I think I remember. Like most of us were older, like we were chill, like it was so nice, honestly. So like Jojo, thank you for following. I'm gonna be so free with you guys. Most of like the fighting and stuff was curated by the mods and stuff like that were running it, because they're like literally we have to put action into there. So
But what do you know? It's peace in our time.
peace.
To kick off day,
Ireland! She's so beautiful. This was the castle for the longest time. It was just this one thing. I built this, by the way. And I built this. And I built this. I did not build that over there. Obviously, I didn't build that one either. But I built this. And I built this house. And I built this house. I didn't finish that one, though.
3. The Irish decided to...
You're so beautiful. Thank you, Jojo. Wait, the Irish? Ah!
To kick off day 3, the Irish decided to hold a festival where they held boat races, horse races, and encouraged players from other teams to place bets.
Ah, that was my idea! I was in charge of the bets. Oh my gosh! I built the horse race track, by the way, guys. I didn't build the boat track. That wasn't me.
3. The Irish decided to hold a festival where they held boat races, horse races.
Look! Okay, it doesn't look... It's not all what I thought it was. Let's go gambling. I was in charge of the horse race. I was in charge of the horse race. And I held the bets. Where am I? I'm up here somewhere. I'm over here somewhere. But we made like thrones for all... That's me. Okay, the thrones, there's 3 thrones for all 3 of us. See? 1, 2, 3. So this was like the architecture guy, then there was him, and then I'm over here. Oh my gosh! This is so... Oh my gosh. So, yeah. And then we had friends that just wanted to sit up there for some reason, which is funny. Yeah, there's Trojan right there. Yeah, but we had all 3 of us sat there, and then I was in charge of the bets. That was so fun. I don't remember who did the boat one. And I could have swore we had 3. Oh, and I remember we had this one really annoying girl that was on our team. And we signed her up for the... We signed her up for the horse race, and then we said... Whoever loses the horse race we have to kill them, and we made her lose. We gave her the slowest horse, so then we killed her afterwards. Anyways, but yeah, we held like an event. Oh my gosh, that's so fun! It made it in. Let's go.
And encouraged players from other teams to place bets, but mysteriously, the outcomes of these races always seem to favor the festival planner.
That's not true, because literally we lost. We intentionally lost the one thing. So that's really funny that he says that. We intentionally lost that horse race.
Making Ireland very rich.
Oh, he's talking about the bets? Oh yeah, I did mess with the bets. I did mess with the bets. Oh my god. Yeah, I did. Stop it. What do you mean? Yeah, I did. Because I told everybody to, Gracie cannot be trusted. Yeah, because I was telling people we lied and we said that her horse was really... We were like, you guys need to vote on her because we literally gave her the fastest horse. Like, if you guys want to make money off of this, because we were like coming up to them, like the people that were placing the bets, and we were like trying to be secretive about it. And we were like, hey guys, we really want to be in alliance with you. Like, just to like prove our trust and stuff, like make sure you vote for that horse, like because that one's the fastest, so that's like your best chance, knowing full well that was the slowest one. I remember doing that, bro. We were so sneaky, bro. I do remember that.
Always seem to favor the festival planner, making Ireland very rich.
Yeah, we got so rich from it.
Ireland was quite the place.
Who gave Mica cocaine?
Ah! Ireland, we were the best nation. I'm not even playing with you. We were the best. See how beautiful this looks? Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Also, this fountain, it was my baby. This fountain was my baby right here. I built that fountain. I was so, so proud of it. This is where I started building my little vine things. Trust the slowest horse. That's tea right there. That's some freaking tea. Because I was like, no, we literally lost. And then I realized that he was talking about the bets. Yeah, we did rate the bets.
While this was going on, the Vikings were planning to hold a festival of their own.
My beautiful country. I was so proud of this. This is literally in like my portfolio of Glimmerbrook reference. Literally, that's where I started like doing those. Hi, hello. Like this is where I really like got so good at building. Like, if you look in my, like, portfolio of all my buildings and stuff like that, Ireland is all over it from this event. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now that this is actually this came out.
The Vikings were planning to hold a festival of their own. But this one would be a little bit less peaceful. You see, the conflict between Drago and Dr. Pickle still hadn't resolved.
Dr. Pickle,
In fact,
my king!
the whole of Scandinavia was split on the issue. It was a pretty
We were so
turbulent
peaceful.
time. So when
Grant,
Nick
thank you
Lunari
for sharing
invited
the
all
live.
the Viking leaders
Wait, when did this come out? 3 weeks ago? But this was like literally 2 years ago.
to attend a feast in her town of Trondheim, a neighboring jarl named Jakonk saw an opportunity. Just before the celebration was to begin,
Goodbye,
Jakonk arrived
Biscuit!
in Trondheim with
Kisses.
startling news. Jakonk told Lunari that he had uncovered spies in both of their factions, who were working for Dr. Pickle. He even claimed to have found TNT in their chests. Jakonk suggested that they use the festival to lure Dr. Pickle and his spies into a trap.
No, he just forgot about it. He literally forgot about the video. It's not 2 years of content. This was like I think it was like 2 weeks or something like that put together. No. He just, the guy who made the video, like, just didn't ever edit it. And he just now put it out.
Agreement. The two formed a secret pact, formalized by sacrifice.
You ugly mutt. You have killed my son. For that you may burn.
That's really sad. I think I remember that. I remember seeing this
Well, that
clip,
definitely
actually.
was something. The festivities began.
Def exposed him for faking the combat. Wait a minute, can you? Oh, girl, no.
And Dr. Pickle felt immediately that something was off. So he kept a low profile throughout the evening, until it was finally time for Jakonk's speech.
We've identified
The dog thing is real.
some people of interest. I would like to call 2 people up to come speak to me. These 2 people are residents of Vikings and Bajovik. And they have been spies. I sentenced Loving Jevil and Siren to death.
Oh, I saw this. I remember seeing this.
No! We didn't do
Down to old God.
I remember seeing
The two
that. Tiny
spies
fish,
were slain.
hello!
And during the commotion, Dr. Pickle managed to slip away, and the march towards his base began. Jakonk and Lunari's forces stormed into Dr. Pickle's town of Algard.
I didn't know most of this happened. I'm gonna refer with you. This is mostly new to me.
Follow arms for days.
The battle was a mess. Nobody could tell who was who, because everyone had the Viking tag. Oops. Anyway, Dr. Pickle's forces were completely outnumbered. And even though they were pretty good at PvP, they just didn't have the numbers. Yeah, and
The
they
video's
killed
almost
farm
over.
animals, too. It's pretty messed up. Really makes you think. Back on the other side of the map, the situation was
What?
tense. And a Scottish provocateur decided it was time to take things into his own
That's the guy
hands.
with the mic.
Act suspicious.
He was just so chaotic, and he was really mean.
Why?
After sneaking into
See?
the Northumbrian capital city, the assassin had taken out Beefman, the king of Northumbria.
Oh.
Northumbria declared war on Scotland, and due to the mess of convoluted mutual defense treaties, the unified Viking kingdoms also declared war on the French.
Oh.
The fuse had been lit.
Yeah,
and the
we
whole
didn't
circle
fight
was going to
nobody.
war.
So you
The Scots
you
would
won't
attack
see
Northumbria from the
Scotland.
north,
Oh, I remember this. I
while
remember
players
seeing
from
clips of
several
that
Viking tribes
from
would
Scotland.
sail south to strike Paris.
Gentlemen, today we face our most cowardly enemy yet.
Fight, and you may die.
I saw clips from this
Run.
from Scotland.
And you'll live.
Do not fear death, for the gods are with us.
Would you be willing to trade all the days
So
from this
goofy,
day?
bro. Hi, Grace, remember you. Hi, Percy, I do remember you, of course.
Just one
Hi,
chance
Latin. Hi,
to go
Braylon.
back
What are
here
you
and
watching?
tell
I'm
our
watching a
enemies,
Civilization event that I was in 2 years ago. It just came out.
Odin smiles upon us, Thor polishes his hammer, and Freya awaits us in her chariot. The gods are with us.
I never skip leg day. Think
They may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom!
Scotland forever! They had mercenaries on their
These
team
battles
too.
were insane.
Because Scotland was like 10 people. So all these people that you see in Scotland, they were all just like other players. So people that have died that came back or something like that. And they just added them just to add more people to it. But I'm telling you right now, that was
After breaching the
that's way
walls,
too many
the
people.
Vikings swarmed the French in a
Would
very
you do this
chaotic,
again? I don't know.
one-sided battle.
Do you remember? Yes, of course I remember you guys.
There were so many people.
See if I got up their walls.
But yeah, whenever you like see Scotland like that, and also with these other countries, they would add people to each team.
Keep it going, man. Destroy them.
There were so many small fights going on everywhere. I had never seen anything like it.
We've lost a lot of the naval.
Oh god!
And the Scotland and Northumbrian fight was no different, with the Scots pulling ahead to an immediate advantage.
I think I'm the last man standing.
Yeah, I remember the people
By
from
the end, it
Northumbria
was
were so
clear.
mad because
The
they
French
added
and the
people
Northumbrians
to Scotland.
had
Hi,
fallen,
Callie!
with their survivors dispersed.
Because looking at that, I was like,
over,
why is there so
but
many
that
people?
didn't
But then I
mean that the
remembered
server
that you
had
could,
found peace.
they kind of
Drago,
tried to level it
the
out.
self-proclaimed king of the Vikings, had been killed in battle, and it was unclear who would succeed him.
Drago.
On a lighter note, 2 players from Wessex decided to get married.
Oh my gosh, this wedding, I wonder if they're gonna show it, but someone planted TNT all down in the bottom. Someone planted TNT all down at the bottom, and whenever they like did like the "You May Kiss Your Bride," the whole freaking building blew up. But then the mods were like, no, we can't do this. There was way too many important people here. So they like ran it back and they're like, we're not gonna do that. I don't know if he added this in or not, but that's the truth. Like literally, as soon as they did this, the whole building blew up. We like all died. And they're like, no, too many important people died. They're like, we can't do this. And they ran it back. Let's be! Okay, it was this guy. He was our agriculture person.
Inviting players from all over the server to the ceremony.
Yeah.
For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death does us apart.
Kiss.
There's a stepmother.
Oh yeah, there it is!
Oh my god!
Get out! Get out!
Yeah, this
He
didn't
did
go
add
very
it.
well. Turns out,
I
somebody
died.
didn't like the King of Wessex all that much.
Oh, he did
Like
add
some
it. He kept it in.
miracle, the king survived.
But they
nobody
rolled
ever
back
figured
all
out
the
who
deaths from
perpetrated
it.
The attack. Not even
I
the
died,
dead
though.
could be laid to
I died during that. I think the one person's stuff that's there is probably my stuff. Maybe I was
Like
the only
some
one that
miracle.
died.
out.
There's a stepmother son from that.
Look at me. I'm just standing there.
Yeah, that didn't
Yeah,
go
I think
very
that
well.
was my stuff. I think
Turns
that's
out somebody didn't
maybe never. Why is I not getting married? Silas, thank you for following.
like the King of Wessex all that much.
That's
By
really
some
funny.
Miracle, the
They
king
rolled back
survived,
my death though.
but nobody ever figured out who perpetrated.
I think other people died too. I could have sworn other people died because I remember they were
Not
like,
even the
we're
dead
not
could
having
be
that
laid to
happen.
rest without sparking a
So many important side carries going, literally.
fight, as disagreement was mounting in Viking lands over who would lead. Now
They
that
got rolled
Drago
back.
was gone, 2 major factions formed in
God,
this
my
dispute.
God.
Jukong,
I was very
wanting it for
thankful. I was like,
himself,
no way, this
and
is how I
Lunari,
got killed off. Because
who
once you
opposed it.
died, you were like banned off. You couldn't get back on if you died. So, it got rolled back.
believing
I was
that
so
the
thankful. I was
Vikings
like,
should elect
no
their
way.
leader.
That's funny that they
Rumors
kept it
started
in because the
spreading
mods were
that
like,
a
we're
civil
not
war
keeping that.
was going to break out, and that the Vikings had been weakened. Coincidentally, one of the
Can we
Viking
do this,
jarls
but
showed up
without
in
the
England,
ban?
blaming
Oh,
the wedding
you'll wanna
bombing
do-
on Jukong, and encouraged the English leaders to retaliate. He even managed to get an audience with the Northumbrian puppet king, who was also a cow. I'm still confused myself how that happened.
I remember that.
The
He was a
news the Vikings were
cow.
distracted,
I like the
fighting
band
each
part.
other,
Yeah,
spread
it keeps
across
it.
the server.
Mercia.
And a
That's him. This is him right here. This was him. Ah! Gracie, what were you doing? Like kingdoms, yeah. The reason Crescent Kingdoms literally like was from like this whole concept. So, because I loved the idea of it. Oh, it's wait, huh? Who? Yeah, that's him. Callie, 72 Gracie liked this guy. I did. He was a freaking weirdo, though, guys. But that's him. I was wondering if I was gonna recognize his skin, but as soon as I see it and the name, that's him. That is him.
A unified coalition of almost every other faction in the game formed to take on the Vikings. Something big was
We
happening.
didn't fight. They were like, okay, guys, we all gotta get together. We all gotta fight. They come to us. We were said, we just kind of want to sit here and farm and build up our money and make our kingdom. They're like, we don't have our walls done yet, actually, so we're good. We did not fight, not once.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say right now that this battle is going to be big.
That's his voice, I think. That's his voice. That's his voice!
In the game formed to take on the Vikings. Something big was happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say right now that this battle is going to be big.
The battle would be big, and the target of the
That was him!
coalition's attack would be the town of Cat.
That was... No! I was 17! I was 17! Oh no, Gracie. I know! I was 17. I remember liking his voice, too.
Which was weakened after Jordan
Oh
died.
my gosh.
Led by a player named King Arthur,
Hi,
the coalition
Kira!
crossed the
Hello!
sea towards Kattegat. When
How
they
are
landed,
you?
They overwhelmed the small
Kira,
town.
thank you!
Resist-
What's happening? We're watching a video of a Civilization event that just came out, but I literally was in it 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago, and it just came out. Uga's reliving trauma. Yeah, Ambrose, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Kira says I'm great. I hope you are too. Yeah, Kira, we are doing so good.
Resistance was slim. The battle lasted into the evening.
That is
when the
so
last
funny,
of the
bro.
Viking defenders
I remember
fled.
he wanted me to come into his country too. I remember I went over to Mercia one time and he was like showing me around and he was like, you can like live here with us, you can move here, we can hang out more if you move here. And I was like, I don't know, like I kinda want to stay with Ireland because I really like Ireland and I'm like on the leadership of Ireland. And then I remember he got kinda mad at me that I didn't. And you didn't know what he looked like? I do know what he looked like. Kira, thank you! Thank you. Yeah, I knew what he looked like by the end of it, yeah. Not cute. Not cute. Okay, anyways. And I remember he, like, played trombone. He played trombone, and he really liked trombone, I remember. And he would show me... He played me like the trombone song. Okay, anyways.
It was a pretty confusing time. And while the battle was over, the war had just begun.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
was not just a great victory, but an amazing victory.
With a foothold in Viking lands, King Arthur believed that the other Viking tribes, which were divided, would soon fall. But he had fallen for a ruse.
I can't let you embarrass yourself
despite
like
their
this.
differences, Jakonk and Lunari had actually settled their disagreements via a duel between Jakonk and Lunari's champion.
So much lore. This is why I wanted... Nate, I'm so happy that you're here because you get to watch this with so much more insight now.
And they made up soon after. Gyrojet
Poor
was
guy's getting
actually a double
dissed.
agent.
He was a
sent on behalf
freaking
of the
weirdo.
Vikings to
No,
sow
Ambrose, he
disinformation.
was weird. He started like texting people I knew IRL and stuff like that, and was like telling like, it was weird. Yes. And he was significantly older than I was too. Yes, he was weird. He was like trying to like get in contact with my parents and stuff like that. Yeah. No. It was like, it was weird. Yes, guys. It freaking escalated because I tried to like, because I was like, I don't think it's gonna work out. And he was trying to like message my parents and message my friends and stuff like that. How old was he? I think he was like, I don't remember. I say significantly older than me. I don't think he was that much older than me. I did say he did sound a lot older, yeah. I don't remember exactly how much older than me he was, but I was 17. Granted, I was lying about my age. I was saying that I was 18 at the time, which I was about to turn 18 in like a month. But I remember he was in college, and he played trombone. Yeah, anyways. Trauma, right?
And make the Vikings look weak to lure the coalition into a trap.
Crazy.
The Vikings wanted King Arthur to take Kattegat.
Crazy,
which had actually been
yeah.
left half abandoned
Bro,
after
why?
Drogo died. King Arthur's victory came quickly because the Vikings wanted
But he was
it to.
weird. Don't feel bad for him.
And the bulk of King Arthur's forces being distracted by a sideshow meant that the British Isles were open.
I remember he
And
was
after
hurt,
days of
though, that I didn't
preparation,
want to be with
the
him.
Vikings were ready to go out fighting. And oh boy, did they. What came next was a three-pronged attack, hitting London, York, and Winchester all at once.
Dang, they're fighting.
Watching these battles come
We
together
didn't
was
fight.
truly something special.
I'm glad
And
he
the
had a
core
little segment for Ireland. Because truly, we
nation
were
and
so
teamwork I
peaceful,
witnessed that
fun.
day was
Our
unlike
biggest thing that we
anything
did was
I'd
hold that
experienced
event.
in a video game.
Besides that, we
Catching
literally
everyone by
just hung out.
surprise.
We would play games together. We played, like, after the event was over, we would go and play Jackbox games together. We could do this. I'd kind of be down. I think that'd be so fun. I don't think we'd make a video out of it, though, but... More active players. Yeah, literally. When there's a lot more active viewers, we totally could. Like, this is so fun. It is so fun, girl. It's actually so fun. But literally, like... But Ireland was just such a hub. Like, we were just all, like, so much... We were just... I had, like, a genuine group of friends afterwards. And after the event was, like, over, we all still, like, hung out and chatted. Obviously, we, like, it kind of fizzled out because it was 2 years later. But, like, we were just so, like, chill with each other, if that made sense. Like, even our mod would, like, hang out with us and stuff. But we played, like, Jackbox together. And we were just, like, so peaceful. I'm forever grateful that I was on Ireland. And I got so much better at building and stuff like that while I was on there. Because I was forced to be better at
The Vikings
building.
poured into the English cities, taking the gates of London, overwhelmed by the
Because
sheer
this is too
numbers
much for
of
me.
Vikings pouring in.
Hi, Alkaline, how are you? Okay,
The
I
battle
gotta
lasted
return home
several
from work,
minutes,
but I'll try to turn back
but
later.
eventually
Okay,
the Vikings
Kiera!
pushed the defenders into the keep. Few, if any, survived.
It wouldn't be that
the
hard
seat
to
of
do
King
this,
Arthur's
guys.
power,
Literally, we
fell
just have to
almost
make the
instantly,
tags.
as it had the
But
fewest
the filming would be
defenders,
really hard.
and resistance was quickly scattered.
Alkaline!
After the English cities all fell, the Vikings took on the Scots for what would be
We
a
could
final
easily get people for it too as well. I know ways to get people to join it if we wanted people to join it. But Noodle, thank you so much for following. At most you could do TikToks. Yeah, we could do TikToks if you wanted. Yeah,
This
I don't
time,
know.
The Scots were ready and had covered the battlefield.
Whenever I made Crescent, this was like a year coming off of this, and I literally missed this so much. Like, these 2 weeks were literally so fun. And so that's kind of like the basis on which I made Crescent. Was like, I was like, I want to have these different kingdoms. And so, but I wanted the whole Origins vibe too, so that's why I made Crescent. What's happening? We're watching a Civilization video from like 2 years ago that I was in, that just came out. So I'm like reminiscing, I'm giving them all the lore. Revive Ireland. Seriously, bro, seriously.
berry bushes and had left a surprise waiting for the Vikings.
Not the berry bushes. What did you say about the berry bushes?
This time, the Scots were ready and had covered the battlefield in berry bushes.
Yeah, the
and
berry
had left a
bushes were
surprise
crazy.
waiting for
Grace,
the
I'll be right
Vikings.
back. Okay, Grimsy. Grimsy.
After the first wave of attackers were wiped out, the Vikings set fire to the Scottish fort.
Yeah, I'm so thankful.
and it
We
burned
didn't.
quickly.
Nobody, literally nobody. We didn't have one attack.
At the end, The fire
And the only
prolonged
person
battle
that we
claimed the
killed was that
majority
really
of
annoying
fighters,
girl at the horse
both
race.
Viking and Scottish. And the server was
Because
closed
she
for a
literally we
final
all got
time
along
as the
except for her,
experiment
and so we
came
killed
to a
her.
close.
So we didn't have to deal with her anymore.
This experiment was
That'd
a
be
big
so
challenge.
fun. I agree.
It was ambitious, and there were so many stories I missed along the way. trying to
Yeah. There's so much more to it. That's the crazy thing. It's like you see this video, but then I think I just talked for like 40 minutes because this thing, Alkaline, thank you, about just little side stories. So it's so crazy because there was so many things that happened. That's so crazy to think about. And whenever you're in it, because we had this like time frame, whenever you're in it, you're just like in it, and you're just like, we have to get like this and this and this and like, and we would hold like meetings for our like council and like for our town and stuff. So we would hold meetings and like, we're gonna get this done, this done, and this done today, and like the three of us would take turns on like the different things we need to get done, and then we would like allocate each of the like jobs to people, and it was like, I don't know, it was just so like immersive, if that makes sense. Like it was so much fun, literally so much fun. So I wish there was more.
make sense of it all. You really had to be there.
You really
If you
had to be
missed
there.
along
So
the
true.
way, trying to make sense of it all. You really had to be there. If you'd like to play in the next event, join us in our Discord. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more,
I don't know if I would join another one though. 2 years supposed to is kind of crazy.
or like it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. This project was the culmination of years of effort and procrastination.
Yeah,
And I'm glad
procrastination. You should definitely add voice chat in the viewer SMP. I should. We've been talking about that.
Finally get to experience it with me.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's crazy. Hubert! Bro, that's our freaking polar bear that we had. No way! We had a... Wait, I want to see... I have a picture with him. We have a group picture with Hubert. In Ireland. Yes! We have a picture with him. I don't know. I literally don't know where I could find it, though. No! Hubert! We had a polar bear and he was in the throne room. Gosh, no freaking way. That's so crazy that he added that. How does he even know about Hubert in the first place? Oh my gosh. Can we start a viewer recipe? We literally have one. We have one. That was so fun. That was so fun to watch. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my goodness gracious. Ah! I want to find more pictures from it. I want to see like the... Okay, wait. I'm getting on their Discord just so I can like look and stuff like that. I remember we had like an Ireland Discord too. I better not have left it. Oh my gosh, if I left it, I'm actually gonna hurt someone if I left that Discord. Oh, I bet I did too. Long live Great Ireland. This is our map. Probably my girlfriend's sleep from cancer. Brody, that's awesome! Here's our map, guys, of our castle and our island. Look, there's me! I posted this. Look how beautiful! Here's our horse race right here. I don't remember what that was. I can't remember what that was. Oh my goodness. Here's a big barn, and then we had these farms, huge farms. And then this was like the town square. And then we worked on this forever. The people that were in charge of it were really mad at us at first because they were like, why are you building this big ugly thing like this? And we were like, no trust. And then at the end it was stunning. It was literally stunning. I don't remember what that was. I don't remember what that was. Ah! Ireland, my beloved. Look! Guys, see? I wasn't lying. I have the proof. Lead architect in pink. How cute, guys. Oh my gosh. There's me. This guy helped build so much. This was a mod, I think. Ah! Precious! Oh my goshness. That is crazy. There's all of them. That's the same picture. These people from Mercia. Am I going through the same pictures on accident? That was somewhere else, I think. That wasn't in Ireland. Guys! Guys, look! It's Hubert! Oh my gosh, I wasn't lying. Hi, Cheddar! Nate, I'm so glad you randomly stumbled. I would have had no idea. Hubert! Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh, me and Cypress. That was like a lot of fun. It was so much fun. Reminiscing has got me feeling the feels right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Oh, look at us. Who is that? Oh, that was Mica right there. The YouTuber right there. He barely ever came to our island. I think this was the one time I saw him the whole entire event. Hubert is so freaking tough. The fact that he put RIP Hubert. I didn't even know Hubert died. I don't think he did die, unless he was saying just like RIP Hubert in general. Because I don't think he died. But that's really funny that he added that. Oh, I remember that guy. Tough. Tough. Look at that. Thank you guys for just watching. This is so fun. Boats that we had, little Ireland boats. I love the whole, these are my beautiful screenshots. This is on, this screenshot is on my, like, this is my windmill, my iconic windmill, if you guys know. Brody, thank you for the tiny dinosaur. Thank you. Dude, I want to build boats. Yes. Literally, this is my iconic windmill right here. If you guys know. And then, beautiful screenshot. This is also in my portfolio of builds. Stunning little thing. Oh my gosh. I loved Ireland. But literally, we started off with just this. So, yeah. Love Ireland. Okay, more. Just more screenshots. Let's see. There's Trojan. He took screenshots. We had the sick horse, too. Oh my gosh, here's me. Remember when I said that I got on the throne? Here's proof! Here's proof I sat on that throne. Nathan's from Triggers. For the next stream, you should play the viewer server. More people should... so more people play it. That's very true. That's true. Treason! I know. I told you guys. Me and one of my builder friends... We literally took a tour around the world. And we went to every single kingdom. This is like towards the end of it. It was super like chill. And so we literally went to every single kingdom and like took screenshots of me sitting on like different thrones and me with like different things. So funny, bro. I remember, oh my gosh, I remember it so well. That is so funny. But gallery. I don't know what all this is gonna be. I'm surprised no one's talked in it since the video came out. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I think they ended up making a Minecraft server together. I remember joining it. How far is everyone in the maybe you should talk in it. Oh, IRL, I probably don't want to look at that channel. General. Mother one obsessed with boys in love with Ireland since we paused this event. That was 2023. That is so crazy. But like for the gallery for the win, look at that. I'm still in Mica's Discord actually. That's crazy. Dang, he's online right now. Look at that. He's talking to people right now. He's live doing something. That's crazy. I'm about to get on. Do you guys want to play the viewer server? We can do that. Let's do that.